The game phase is on. The graphics are the lowest that StarCraft will allow me to. That can only mean one thing. We're here to win some games as we're playing the road to rank 1. Today we're fighting Robbie. We're currently at 6,500 and I think 60 MMR. Some of the highest MMR that I've had on a long time on the road to rank 1 account. And that hopefully means that we can continue that road up to eventually actually rank 1 or at least somewhere close. It's been a while since I've had hope, and now is definitely one of those moments. Okay, let's go. It's a PvP against Robbie, no caps Robbie. This guy is cheesy as all hell. Just gonna scout over here, just in case. I'd be shocked if he scouts me. Honestly, I think I would be more shocked seeing a probe walking into my base than seeing a zealot walk into my base. Well, the only time I'm expecting a probe to walk into my base is when this guy's building some cannons on the bottom of my ramp. That is literally the only thing that I can imagine he would be sending a probe into my base. Because this guy, you know, I always appreciate players that are 5.6k and that try to play a macro game against me, because then I know I'm gonna win. Robbie, he does no such thing. Robbie knows where his strengths are, and his strengths are not against someone that is 1,000 MMR above him. Robbie usually says, hey, if you're higher in MMR, that means that I'm gonna cheese the ever-living crap out of you. I'm actually surprised by what he's doing here. We're seeing a low ground pylon. I'm expecting a Nexus here. I'm actually fully expecting a Nexus here. We haven't seen any unit pop out. It's double adept. Well, this is a nasty build order. Not a good type of nasty. Yeah, Robbie. This is adept into Nexus? I don't even know what to tell you here, Chief. This just smells bad. It looks bad. I don't like the look of this whatsoever. Okay, we find him. Does he really think he can find this? Because I really don't think. So, oh, I almost got afraid there for a second because I was being rather slow. We could scout here. We could also try catching him inside. I don't think we actually need to put down another force field. I think this is going to do the trick just fine. Please tell me I can get him. No, maybe I can't quite get him. He goes for the recall, which is technically not necessary because I was slightly out of position. It's going to cost him a little bit of energy. I'm building myself a Twilight Council, which is later than it should have been as well, but still in time in my mind. Okay, sentry. This is exactly what I expected after seeing that fast Nexus. Not sure if I said it, but I expected it. If you see such a quick Nexus, it means there's no other tech there, right? So, yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pylons as well. This all looks fairly standard. I just want to keep an eye on how many units he's going to be warping in. He did lose a little bit there, okay? You know, losing that 1 adept and losing that potential chrono boost does suck for him. And it actually sucks so much for him that I'm even potentially planning here on a little move out, now that I think about it. Okay, the adept is still at home. He's warping in more stalkers. Are you trying to rush something out here, Robbie? See that? Nothing was researching there. Nothing was researching there. That is not just a little bit suspicious, that's very suspicious. It can only mean one thing, really, and that's going to be Dark Templars. So you're gonna go over here to the bottom side, and then we go for the classic, the absolute classic over here. I am gonna be supply block actually, which is painful. I am expecting there to be a Dark Shrine somewhere close to my main base, but I haven't found it yet. That does worry me a little. Oh, we just went for a very fast third? No way. Is this reality? Is this the real life? Or is this fantasy? Getting tricked by Robbie. No escape from reality. I thought it was DTs. But now I see he has a third. I'm just an idiot. I don't need no sympathy. Cause I'm a dumb toss. No. I wonder if I can maybe get one. Yes, that's nice. That's real nice. So I'm too late with my forge as well, which I actually kind of regret here. He probably doesn't quite have Ooh, this is nice. Blink is what I was gonna say. So him attacking my stalkers is definitely a mistake. Ideally, he should have been attacking just all my sentries the moment he could. Ooh. Okay. He doesn't have batteries anywhere, I don't think. So maybe we can still do something. And then I actually want a fort base already instantly as well. Okay, let's go in. Yeah, we can't do anything here. Just gonna blink out. And then go in here. So I want 6, 7 kills maybe. Well, it's gonna warp in time. Oh, I thought it was Adepts that he was warping in there. But these guys I can actually just keep... that was bad. That was real bad. This went well. I'm getting way more kills than I bargained for initially. I'm completely out of position to deal with anything defensively though. And I'm not actually adding in more gateways, which I most definitely should have done. Okay, now he's warping in some Adepts, finally. It's fairly late though. No, yeah, he's definitely moving out to try and kill me. This is pretty much what I had expected when I saw he wasn't properly responding to anything I was doing. Just cancel that little pylon there, just for banter. Does he have +1? No, he doesn't. He's gonna try to clear this thing. He gets it. I don't actually care because I have a much better setup than he does. I killed a lot of workers in his main base. Have I seen a robotics facility there? No, I really haven't. The one thing that I do like right now is production. I just haven't been macroing properly behind this, I don't think. Almost afraid to do anything here. Let's just move out. This sounds counterintuitive, but very often in PvP, moving out keeps you safe because it makes it hard for your opponent to be out on the map. So as long as you have some vision out, life can actually be pretty tight, you know? So he's gonna try to get into this space, which is funny. So I'm gonna be here in position. I'm just gonna move back. He tried to get some kills. Doesn't quite get them. Does try to blink in forward. He's gonna go again, most likely. Oh, wow. That was a big blink forward. A little bit of risk in there, but not as much perhaps as I thought it had. I thought I could maybe do something about it, but as I didn't, I maybe could have done something about it, I just didn't. Let's just put it like that then. Let's just put it like that. I'm afraid of DTs right now. I was just afraid of my relatively poor macro so far in this game. See if we can do anything with these guys. At the same time move out with my main army. So we have pretty much a secondary forge here. A forge, not a forge. Oh, he's only on 3 bases. Or he has the low ground base, which is technically possible, would shock me. Okay, now he has that. Now we go in over here. Wonder if he's planning. Yeah, he's planning on chasing me there. I saw that with my observer. Okay, these go back home safely. I don't actually know what my plan is. I think I want the Templar Archives because I'm on 4 gases right now. I have really good, a really good setup with my infrastructure. I'm on a good amount of gates. I'm happy with that. I have vision on the bottom side of the map. Or sorry, on the top side of the map. I actually lack vision on the bottom side of the map. So I think... Oh, I already built a second forge. I couldn't even remember that. Good lord, Kevin. We're actually playing quite well. Maybe 2 more gates. Is that what I want? Maybe it is what I want. He's still on no upgrades, which is quite frankly a mistake. Oh, nice. Both of us missed that dodge there. It's phenomenal stuff. Now I can morph in 2 Archons. And I don't want more than just 2 Archons. Because I don't think he's planning on building Archons. You only really want more Oh, he has this base. It's kind of wild. I wish I built my Prism a bit faster, to be honest. I'm not too happy with my Immortal going there either, but it is what it is. So he's on 5. He's going on to 5 bases. I'm just barely moving on to 4. I do have my +2 that is now officially done. Okay, we have this thing as well, and I can maybe move into this general area. He is using the super battery, which is not great for me. I don't really want to fight into that. Just warping in at a distance. I still have 1, 2, 3 zealots that are going in here, which does feel good. Definitely do want to get into the mix right now, though. I want to go into the mix, and I'm just going to force field him out. Move a little bit to the left. That way he's forced into blinking into me if he wants to fight here. And if he wants to do that, then yeah, he's just going to walk straight into a bunch of my immortals, which is never going to be brilliant for him. Still have 2 immortals remaining. I'm just going to split a couple of these zealots off. That's always going to be an important measure to make, because then you can clear workers, while at the same time winning the main fight. My upgrades are going ham. 5th base coming up. We're going to get our first win here. 11 minutes, 35 seconds. Was a little bit hard fought. I thought he went for a Dark Shrine, but just had a fast third. I should have scouted for that. We're going to get only 3 points for this win. 6-5-67. So we're climbing up. We're not there yet. Alrighty, up next we have Skilla, another Protoss player. This time of the exact same MMR. He is 6-5-6-7. I am 6-5-6-7 as well. That means that whoever wins this is going to take a 50-point lead. Is that what you get usually with MMR? Is it 50 points or 48 points? Usually it's like plus 25, minus 25, right? So it's going to make a big difference between our rankings at least. So I'm just going to throw down my gateway here ASAP. Do I want to proxy something maybe? I like the thought of proxying something. At the same time, I also like the thought of not proxying something and just going for a standard opener. I've been falling back in love with Blink a little bit. I'm not great at it, but the thought of Blink is what really gets me going, I think. I like the thought of playing Blink openers. I don't think they're great, but I think they might be okay. That's sometimes good enough in life. Let's actually open up with maybe an Adept into Sentry. So similar build to what my opponent just did. Except we're gonna hopefully hide it just a little bit better. Ooh, that's a fast scout, ain't it? That's a really quick scout here out of Skillas. Not sure what I should have done better here. Okay, I'm just gonna send this across the map. We're not mining a lot of gas because we don't need to. If you're opening up with Adept, you can mine as little gas as possible. It's going to just be full saturation on minerals the entire time, and then eventually get the saturation in gas. It's like the second priority, really. That's pretty much what I'm doing here. Because by the time you want to get your Sentry, you're going to have that gas. I would never worry about something like that. It's just the first 2 units that you really need to consider the gas, kind of. Even if I want to play Adept into Stargate, this would be the correct way of mining. So, just by mining in this way, you don't actually give your opponent any info, which is also important. You never want to give your opponent more information than you really have to. Okay, what are we doing here? Nothing of importance, not that I can see at least. One thing that I do find pretty vital is when you're opening up with Adepts, you really don't want to get this blocked, because that would suck. I hope I can get a scout on his Sentry. I think he's playing Sentry, but I still need to get confirmation on that. That's beautiful right there. I think he's going to get the kill though. Oh, he messed up many times there. Really quite sloppy. Not going to be happy. If I was him, I would not be happy with that whatsoever. Let's cancel 1 Sentry then, so we can get a slightly faster thing here. Oh, nice. Get the kill. That is really neat. Now we get another Sentry. This is looking nice for us. It really is. I'm gonna get a... let's do Pylon. Pylon into a Chrono here. Then let's do 1 more Sentry, just for the sake of it. Get a lot of scouting with that. See what we have. We have more units. So that could be Unit 3 and 4. It could also be Unit 5 and 6 that are coming out. I want to see if it's building a battery or not. If not, that could be some good information. There's no more units coming out. Okay, a 5th unit is still coming out. I mean, that's kind of interesting. It's not super interesting. Just, as I said, kind of interesting. I know that he's most likely playing Robo. Actually, with 5 units. It could also be Twilight behind this. What was that? Feels like a Twilight to me. Feels like Twilight to me. Could be Robo. I could be wrong. I think it's Twilight. Ah, it's coming for me. You better watch out. Oh. Didn't go so hot. I mean, this was fairly bad. I didn't mean to finish that thing. Which I think we could all see. It's gonna get a couple of extra Stalkers right now. Worker count is going to be very similar for both of us. He skipped his... He skipped his what? Kevin, what did he skip, huh? You're allowed to speak right now. I think he skipped his battery in the natural as well. So It's not like I have an advantage there. Very often you see people actually build that battery if they're playing against someone that opens up with double adept. Not this time though. I'll just move towards the left side, I kind of want to know. Well, do I want to know? That's a real question. What was that thing moving to the left side? Oh, it was this hallucination most likely. C throws down this thing. I'm going to throw down my forge. Another stalker. And I want to get another scout in. And I probably have to just get my robotics facility at this point too. Maybe I don't want to, but I'm kind of forced to be quite honest. Then need to start spreading out my workers properly. I'm oversaturated already in my natural. And I probably want vision in the middle of the map. He's not there anymore though. Okay, that's cute. So he's moving out. He's getting his own forge and his robotics facility. I wonder what his plan is here. I think his plan might just be to go for a little bit of a push. Try and kill me. I mean, I wouldn't completely mind it. Want some vision down here, just in case something weird happens. Get one more of these. Want some vision down here as well, in case something weird happens over there. Oh, he did decide to blink into this area. Actually wonder where his main army is. Not nearby. I think I killed 3-4 workers. I killed a stalker. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it also wasn't entirely brilliant for me. Let's get some more of these things. I could pull out of gas a little bit, but I could also just leave it in. I'm never sure what the correct call is in these type of scenarios. I knew that I was going to go for the blinking, but I was just too late with splitting off my units properly, I guess. So I have the 2 extra gates on the way. Then we get this base. He doesn't have that base yet. I want more chronos on my forge as well. He's getting extra gates, going up to 6, I guess. Maybe even up to 8. I mean, we're also going up to 6. And now, most definitely up to 8. What's that? That's 2 more. I probably want to even go up to 10, don't I? I really don't know what he's building, though. Like, what type of units are we looking at? I don't quite know. Is he really gonna come again here? Be a wild move. I don't have any vision anywhere out on the map, which is kind of frustrating for me. Oopsies. So he's gonna come here pretty quickly now. He does have the +1 attack. Did I already get up to 10 gates? I don't think I have. And I want 1 immortal. That's really just going to be it for me. Okay, well, now I need to figure out where his main army is going to be. Oh, there we go. Figure that part out. Real fast. Does he see my observer? He should right now. Should see that right now. I wonder if I can scout with just a low amount of stalkers. Nothing else. It's going to be my main goal. Okay, here he goes. He's looking for something. He gets 1 kill. That's going to be good. Now I just want to go in here. Pushing this back. That's going to be nice as well for me. Actually, just going to go for a surround on this army if it is there. No, it ain't. He already left. Which is also kind of good news for me, to be honest. Ooh. Yes, adepts here rather than anything else. Which is interesting. Adepts, I usually don't really rate as a powerful unit later on in the game. But I rate as a very powerful unit kind of early on. And in my mind, we're not really early on anymore, so I'm shocked to see it still out. Just gonna continue to... I completely moved out of position like a moron, huh? That was not a great move by me. There's a lot of freaking adepts out. Probably should have gotten some type of something else. I moved way too many units out of position there. Then he moved into a good position. I think I'm just dead. Kind of like this mass adept style though, as a follow-up. Seems much better than zealots. Especially if I don't have high gas. So I played relatively low gas, so I need to just add in more gases for Archons. I think overall the game was fairly close the entire time. We were fairly mirrored. He had a slightly higher worker count. And a slightly faster forward base, but he had more gas. One more gas than me. Could have just taken one extra gas as well. And I went for the higher worker count. He kind of stopped here. 10 gate pure adept. And I went 10 gate zealot stalker. I wonder what the correct answer is to this. I think I just need to add a couple of Archons in order to start fighting better. He also just had more supply than me. Yeah, and moving out of position like a moron didn't really help. One of the issues I have with this is that my zealot counterattacks just aren't quite as good. That is something that I do have to kind of live with. But yeah, I just didn't take a very good fight here at the start. Super battery inactive and his force field were better than mine. He gets the W. That means that I get the L. It also means that... Okay, it's 22 points. So there's 44 points to divide between us two if we're evenly matched, because that's what we were. He gets the win. Sad. Oh, up next we have Skilla's teammate, Clem. Now, Clem is two things. One, he is a massive piñata. But he's all... Because if you manage to beat this guy, a lot of candy comes out in the form of MMR. The problem with this piñata is that he tries to stab you the entire time. He is perhaps the most dangerous piñata mankind has ever seen. Not a huge fan of playing against him, I'm gonna be real with you all. He knocked me out of the most recent Home Story Cup as well. And then he did something that I will never forgive him. He lost in the next round. There's nothing worse for... What the hell's happening here? Ah, my scroll wheel's broken. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. Either way, there's nothing worse for a StarCraft 2 player than when the person they beat loses in the next round to basically the next best guy, which it frustrates the ever-living crap out of me. At least when I lose to someone, let it be the guy that eventually ends up winning the tournament. But no, Clem couldn't even do that for me. It's unbelievable. This kid beats me in every tournament I go to, the last two Home Story Cups, every single ESL Open Cup as well. And can't even win the tournament in the end. That just saddens me. Either way, we're opening up with a... we could consider this a no scout, but it's just a late scout, really. Because I'm scouting, but it's late. And I'm not going for a Reaper wall. I've kind of... I've kind of been getting, what you call that, red-pilled on? Or black-pilled? No, red-pilled I think is the good one. Red-pilled on the fact that Reaper walls aren't always good. I used to think they were always good. Then I started thinking to myself, you know what? They're not always good anymore. Then I started seeing Korean tosses. Oh, there's a Reaper there. I don't think he saw me, but I saw him because my eyes are faster. Slowpoke. He has no clue what I'm talking about. Oh, this is godly. Yeah. Yes. Noob. Noob. Huge noob. Okay, he opened up with... this is what we call the disrespect build. You only play this build against people that you know you're better than. He's gonna go here. No, he's not. No, he is. Oh, can I get him? No, I can't. That was relatively close, though. This map is impossible to catch a Reaper. It is a well-known fact in the StarCraft 2 community. Just gonna get this thing over here. Yeah, his build is dangerous for himself because it's not very good. I could maybe build a sentry. Oh, this is something. You know who would love seeing this build? Freaking Australia. This is an American build, what I'm playing here. Tom Petty would be proud of it. It's a good build. Live it in Reseda. There's a freeway. What do you think was going to happen there turning around? So basically this allows me to... Wait, he's in already? What the hell? So he's going to shoot this thing now. Please don't kill that. Thank you, sir. Okay, that went pretty mediocre, I'm not gonna lie. This allows me to skip detection for a very long time. And allows me to get a really fast freaking forge. This didn't go so well because I forgot a pylon. And I also didn't properly do a bunch of other stuff. But I can forgive myself that because my opponent is better than I am. We're here to steal some points, okay? We're not here to play world's greatest game. All I need to do with this thing is scout whether he's building Banshees or not. If he's building Banshees, I'm in trouble. If he's not building Banshees, I'm not in trouble. He went to my main base. That sucks. Wasn't entirely ready for that. He's gonna retarget, isn't he? Yeah, that's what I thought. What are you building here, Chief? Is that a unit I like or a unit I don't like? It's just a Raven. That's a unit I like, that's for sure. Okay. We're staying on a low gas count as well, because that's cool. That's what all the cool kids do. And now his Raven is gonna go over to this area. I can read his mind, so that's a good feature to have. Just gonna chrono this thing. A really fast upgrade. So I know he's gonna come here, you know? And when I say I know, I strongly believe he's gonna come through this angle somehow, some way. Okay, one more of these. Continue upgrading. I wanna have more, what you call them? More chronos on this. I'm up to 6 gates right now. We'll take a 4th base, because we're not here to play safe or to make friends. We're here to play unsafe and make enemies. That's what I'm best at. Wait, he's already moving out? Hey, Mr. Clem. I can't recall telling you I was about to play like a moron. Because if I had, then I wouldn't play like a moron. Oh, that's cool. Wish I had a battery ready already, but I don't. It's one of my unreleased songs. Don't judge it yet, because it's, as mentioned, unreleased. Okay, this thing is done. So now I have +1 armor. Not entirely how I imagined my life to go. It's difficult to warp in here as well. Oh. Oh. Didn't really cancel that either. Not the greatest move I've pulled. For the next trick, I'm about to lose this game. What the hell is that? For my next trick, about to beat Clam at his own game. That went surprisingly well, I would say. Ooh, this is kind of scary. I think he's still here, no? I haven't seen him go anywhere yet. Should have more workers as well. I feel like every time I think I've beaten Clem, he usually just ends up eating me alive in like the next 5 seconds or something. Which is not a great look, I have to admit. Makes me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. Which is the last thing I want you guys to think, of course. Of course. See if we can go here. Just gonna send one zealot in. I'll send one zealot forward here. Definitely gonna need to get some more stuff here too. Because this thing is going wild still. Okay, we have 2 upgrades now on the way. I feel like I might want to tack into something with a little bit more viability past the 8-minute mark. Usually not the zealot's strongest suit. Okay, here we go. Poof! Shot that thing right in the face, huh? How about that, Mr. Clam? Is even your real name, Frick? I mean, that is definitely his real name. His real name is Clement de Planche. At least That's what people want me to believe. Oh. Oh. Not my greatest hit. Feel kind of nasty. Think we can fight here or what? Die! So I'm just gonna go in between his reinforcements. Actually, I'm not sure what I'm in between, but I was in between something. That move must have confused him at least a little bit. Confusion is the first step to winning. As long as the confusion is in your opponent's heart and not in yours. Given the coding, 2026. No! Yeah, 2024, not 2026 yet. Living in the future though, you can hear it. Oh my god, I've been macroing so well that I can't even use my super battery. Okay, here we go. That's pretty crazy. And we have 2 upgrades as well at this point. Oh, it's not entirely how I imagined my life to be going. Not with that blink forward. Yikers. Does he have the upgrades to contest me? I don't think he does. Guys, it's crazy how strong the Terran army is with significantly worse upgrades than, you know? This is not to complain, but to just kind of plant a flag there for everyone to see. I have 2 more upgrades than my opponent. This guy really believes that that I'm gonna have Colossus out already made. Mentally, you're much further than I am in this game, let me tell you. I'm not there yet, Chief. Then again, maybe I don't need to be. What was that? I just lost something. Don't like that. I wonder if I can actually kill this. I think I can now. Come on, oh my god. That force field should have gone down, most definitely. Zoop. Oh, you see that? I wonder if he can see that. Oh, he already has a base here, huh? That's not the greatest look that I've ever had. At least we're playing an epic game. I love an epic game. Actually, epic games only matter when you're winning. No one ever thought a game was epic when they lost. Did the Germans ever refer to the Second World War as epic? I don't think so. Oh, come on. God, the D-Day was so epic. Like, mate, that's not how it works. Except for me, apparently. So I'm having a great time here playing this game. I wonder if I can just push out with +3 and then go for like a single push and hope that I win. That's not a great plan. But then again, I've never been known for my great plans. I've been known for mediocre plans. Excellent execution. This doesn't feel like a real army though, you know? I look at that and I think to myself, I could fight that. Then I look at my history of fighting into Clem when he also wants to fight. Then I think to myself, maybe I don't want that. He's definitely has something on his mind. But I don't buy it though. Ooh, that wasn't it. Or was it? I mean, he has no, none of these bad boys remaining, you know what I mean? None of them ghost. So I just baited out another one of these. Another stimmers. Let's hope he didn't see the fact that I had an observer there. Hello, maybe micro your units? Or don't. That fight didn't go so hot. I am not super feeling this. What the hell is this? Oh. We're harassing. Or well, we're being harassed. Can I win this? Oh, now has 3-3 upgrades. It's starting to feel worse again for me, isn't it? You know when I'm at my best? Is when nothing else is happening. When the game is win still. I've been known to be one of the... They call me one of the big five in that case, you know? Just like the guys on the... on the savannah. I think that's where they live, the big five. The lion, the leopard, the elephant, and the black panther. Jesus Christ, you own me in that. That wasn't even close. I killed 6 supply. I really started to believe. He fought with 2-2 versus 3-3 here. I think this army is just balls. I really should have added some disruptors a bit faster. But I started to believe a little bit, you know? Here maybe I couldn't really attack into him though. I was just lacking something that dealt damage. That's the main issue that I have with Protoss units. None of them really deal damage. That's all of his Vikings. But I also only had a single Colossus, so it's not like it's gonna make a huge difference. And he gets +2 ship weapons. He has 6 base as well. He's just eating me. He really was just eating me. If I could have sent in some... Well, he had turrets already as well. This always happens when I play against Clem. I think to myself, the game wasn't bad, and then I look at the replay and I had no chance. Yeah, it's frustrating. Alright. I think this is our first losing episode in a while, but it's against Clam and Skilla, so I can live with it. -6. Blizzard saved 1 point for me. Got subsidized in this loss. It's freaking 70-200 MMR. That's really not okay. Alright, it's going to be it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Bye bye.